take store-bought refried beans and Spanish rice to another level. First thing we're going to do, in a saucepan, we're going to melt 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Once that has melted, we're going to add a half of a white onion, and we're going to saute that. So we're going to have a fine dice, and we're just going to let that saute and become tender. Once it's tender, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. These are all extra ingredients that will bring the rice to another level, because the rice just called for water. But I'm like, nah, we're not going to do that. So you see, oh my gosh, look at all that flavor. If you can smell it, it smelled amazing. So now we're going to add a cup and 2/3 of chicken stock opposed to water. I'm going to add a habanero pepper and 2 bay leaves. We're going to bring that to a boil. And then once we add the rice, we're going to bring it to a simmer, put our lid on, cook for 25 minutes. That's $1 pack of rice. I think it was $1.09 as a Pardo's. Man, it's about to be good. So while the rice is cooking, I'm sauteing onions in a skillet with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to saute that until they become tender. And then once they become tender, I'm going to add some chili powder. I have some smoky hot chili powder. I'm going to add that to my onions. I'm also going to add cumin. We just need a little bit of cumin. A little bit goes a long way, but it's going to add so much flavor to those refried beans. So we're going to cook that, bring it all together. It smells so good. And then after we saute that, we're going to add the refried beans, right? This was a $1 can of refried beans I got from my local grocer out here in Louisiana. We don't have a lot of options like I do in California, so I'll make do with what we have. I had to use a knife. I had to get ghetto with it. But the best refried beans I've ever had was Los Cerritos in Pomona, California. It is one of the best Mexican restaurants. Oh my gosh. Oh, I miss that place. Can't wait to go back. But let's back to our refried beans. We're going to bring this all together. We're going to add a little bit of lime juice. So I got a half of a lime. We're going to add the juice to it. It's going to bring a little zing to my beans. You won't even notice it, but it brings another layer of flavor to the beans. So now we're going to add a half a pack of the chicken bouillon with tomato and then a tablespoon of water. It's going to come out smooth. It's going to be delicious. So now it's taste test time, right? So my rice cooked for 25 minutes. My beans are nice and creamy. I add a little bit of cheese and cilantro on top. My red rice, I add a little cilantro like I'm at a restaurant. I'm a mess. So the first thing I did, I tasted the rice. It was good. It wasn't really spicy, but it was amazing. You can taste the complex flavors, adding the tomato paste and the habanero peppers. It was so good. I was like, oh my gosh. And now we're going to try the refried beans. They were nice and creamy. And then I added the cheese. If I had papusa cheese, I would use that instead of the cheddar, but it was good, right? So we're going to try both of them together. Man, it was a good explosion in my mouth. And all I want on the side is a good taco. So you can take ordinary store-bought things and take it to another level. Can't wait to see you guys later. Love you.